Hi there, my name is Molly Maxey, and I'm here to have an educational discussion about an ethical dilemma. I'm currently undergoing the early childhood education program and now have finished 3 placements. And this ethical dilemma, I would say, happened in my first placement, and I've since now reflected and understood more deeply on this ethical dilemma, and I can speak more on that in a minute. So for this ethical dilemma, I would say this is advocating for children and the role. So in my first placement, I struggled with the mentor-student relationship and being able to advocate for children's rights of like fun and play and being able to express their emotions and things like that. In my first placement, my experiences of other educators who are unregistered, I should state that as well, I saw a little bit of unknowledge in the things that I'm learning about currently, such as child development and risky play and outdoor importance and social development, cognitive, all of these things. So in my first placement, I was going into my classroom thinking that all of these things were going to happen right in front of me, and it was very difficult to advocate for the children and what I'm learning for right now, but also know my role as the student and observe what I'm to be there for, and know my role as a student. So yeah, that is my ethical dilemma for, I would say, my first placement. What I would say happened or resolved or got to the end of that placement or ethical dilemma situation was my overall reflecting and seeking help from other students in placements or my like advisory people such as professors or faculty members. So I really just got through that situation from taking time, knowing it's the next day, could be not different, but just knowing that I am going into the next day learning more into the background of these situations, because placement does go very fast, and so giving myself a little bit of grace on understanding these concepts so quickly and not pressurizing myself and stuff release the pressure of that ethical dilemma, I would say, because I wasn't so confused or putting negativity on like any kind of criticism I was getting or confusion I was having from schoolwork to real life experiences. So yeah, I would say that was resolved with my own personal reflection and seeking help, like not seeking help, but advice. I was seeking advice from others. So yeah, that is my professional ethical dilemma for my first placement, I would say, yeah. And after experiencing it and going through my next 2 placements, I never really thought that I would view this profession in the way that I do now, and just it makes a lot more sense, if that makes sense. Like the stuff that I'm reading about in school while I'm doing it in placement compared to my first one after doing it twice, it yeah, all of the pieces are being put together, and yeah, I feel like I have more of that sense of belonging in this field, and I know how to advocate for myself and speak up for things that I'm learning in class and bring that to placement now. So yeah, I think in my first placement that was something that I was struggling with a bit more, but now I would say advocating for children and yeah, just having those conflicts and things not be bubbling up or having a grudge or anything or questioning it later. I feel like in the moment I'm there and I'm present and I'm asking these questions and things in the moment. So yeah, that is my ethical dilemma, and thank you for listening. Bye.